everybody's just quiet. And, you know, it's not something that only exists in September. So, you know, my grandmother was a cancer warrior, and she lost her battle, but she fought to the end. And her birthday was a couple days ago, and I said, what can I do to bring some awareness? And I was like, okay, we'll put this together. And then I reached out to another beautiful sister who I had met in real life, but we've become Facebook friends. And her story is an amazing, inspirational journey that she's been really open and sharing, you know, not only to make others aware, but to educate them and empower them. You know, she called me up tonight on something. You know, I have a condition that I don't talk about, and she's like, but you have to, so that others will learn too. So I'm gonna work on that.
Okay, we're gonna work on that too.
We got it. Yeah. That collaborative, cooperative effort, we're gonna get it. So I wanted to open with a piece, and you know, it's hard to figure out what to open the microphone with. You know, last night I did a piece at the bistro called Love is Not an Orgasm, and I got this lukewarm response. So I don't know what that was about. We have some pretty dope poets. Before we start, I only have a couple rules. The first is respect the mic. Whoever is on the mic, you know, it takes a lot to get up here and share a piece of yourself. And I was that kid in high school, that could not even stand up at the front of the class and do a presentation. They let me stand at the back and look at everybody's, you know, the back of their heads, because I could not speak in front of large groups of people or even small groups of people. So, you know, for me, myself, it's been a journey. And so I try to give people respect for that willingness and that openness, because we get up here and I don't care how funny a piece might seem or, you know, whimsical, that's a piece of you. If you're reading something, if you have a book about your life experiences and you're sharing that, that's valuable. And we need to respect that as such. So I ask that you do that. If your phone rings, which I would hope it would vibrate because the ringers would be off. But if that happens, you know, I would ask that you step outside, because the only thing worse than being nervous and doing a poem on stage is doing so while you're hearing someone have a conversation. You know, so again, you know, respect the mic. I'm not real big on censorship. You know, we're all grown, but you know, like the mindless, nobody has to censor you, because you know, you'll get the vibe from the crowd. So I'm gonna do a piece that I wrote, and I'm working on it, and you guys can give me some feedback, because I like to talk about the piece, not just, you know, get up, read, and run. So I hope that, you know, whoever comes up here is willing to share as far as, you know, what inspired them to do the piece, what they want you to take from the piece. So it's untitled, and I know that's a no-no, but it's not done. I know. I could call it.
You don't have a baby without naming.
You know what? We don't name our babies right away. So my baby is not 7 days old. So technically, we haven't reached the. You know, we wait. You know,
Baby Howard, Baby Howard.
Yeah, Baby Howard. We pray on it and meditate and thicker and, you know, wait and get to know the person, and then we. So maybe that's how this will work out. The more I do it and get comfortable with it, a name will come out. Or you guys can help me come up with a name. That would be pretty dope. Okay. My heart has me reaching out as I move up into that space where thought is transformed into light, and where words are translated into energy. You lie there beside me, asleep with your eyes wide open, and you speak so often and so loudly, yet you say so very little. How can you be sitting right next to me and still be miles away? What a beautiful paradox you are. I just want to know, can I caress your chakras, embrace your essence, spend time with your spirit, or simply converse with your subconscious? I want nothing more than to be the earth that yields the tree bearing the apple of your third eye. Where you lead, I will surely follow, as your friend, as your lover, your shield and your cover, because you are my love. I will be your heart's roadmap through painful places and bring love and light into those dark spaces. And I don't come on a white horse or wearing armor. I come stripped of all pretense, bearing my soul to you. Maybe we can just converse amongst our highest selves and vibrate on a frequency that is accompanied by my heartstrings. My soul sings when I'm in your presence, serenading you from your mental to your mitochondria. This love is organic, it's elemental. I will be your ambrosia. Let me be your taste of paradise, and the hell that you have been through will become nothing more than a drop in the abyss of eternity. We have known one another before. Maybe I was your best friend. Maybe I was your mother. Nature and nurture have conspired to create this thing, this love, us. A record label, and we were talking business. I like people who talk business. You see, you know, young brothers and sisters doing it right. We have to support that. I had to correct somebody at the bistro last night because they thought I was 20-something. I said, no, I'm in the 30s, sitting in the middle of the room. 30-something.
I don't believe you.
Well,
show me some ID.
Hey, I got the ID, the credentials, all that. I'm 20-nothing. But it was a compliment, but at the same time, I was like, really? So, you know, when I see younger people really doing it, you know, for me it was a journey. You know, I struggled with the shy thing, and then I struggled with that balance between trying to be humble and shortchanging yourself. You know, so I had to grow a little bit. You know, so we are where we are. This piece I've done before. Some of you will have heard it. And the beautiful thing about the Detroit poetry community is that everybody is so supportive, because I was kind of a newbie. I wasn't new to poetry, but I was new to Detroit poetry. But everybody like welcomed me in and supported me, and you know, Kenny put me on with the hosting thing, and he was like, you know, bring your vibe to it. And you know, I'm all about community. So every month it's going to be some kind of community or service initiative tied to it. And I appreciate that. That's a blessing, you know, because a lot of us, we can write some beautiful stuff, but our actions don't always align with what we talk about. So I want to not only try to ensure that I'm aligned with what I'm saying, but give others the opportunity to do the same. No judgment. But this piece, Amari, you guys know Amari?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Amari helped me with this piece. You say what, Thomas? Okay, Thomas. You did that. What happened to you last night? You got me distracted. I'm laughing. It's okay. Amari helped me with the piece to kind of tweak it and make it more my peace of mind, all common sense. My sense of decency, modesty, and morality have all fallen casualty. As I throw verbal stones at this blockade of emotion, I am overwhelmed because you continue to drop pain-laden bombs on my comfort zone and bulldoze your way through the walls of my defenses. We must end this war. I know that we can end this war with love. Dear God, does this make me a traitor because I am sleeping with the enemy? He calls me his Gaza, stripped of all my resistance and reduced to nothing more than my passion and my vulnerability. Surely this precious stone lodged in my breastbone where my heart once was is no match for love's arsenal. Maybe you aren't the enemy.